So, hello all. Today is live session number 9. So, in the last class, we have covered what is remote sensing, what is electromagnetic radiation, what is the principle behind the remote sensing, what are the active remote sensing and passive remote sensing types, what are the basic meaning of resolution and what kind of resolution like spatial, temporal, spectral, radiometric, these resolution, what for which purpose we are using and what its mean behind with the example and with the imagery I have given you the examples of this all types of resolution, the basic advanced spatial analysis which can be done over this remote sensing datasets, and the GIS analysis or GIS analysis modeling like DM and what is what is contour and all this data limitation uses I have covered in our previous class 9. And I also have covered regarding this hands on. This week's are all about the QGIS interface hands on, and how to use, how to bring the vector datasets, raster datasets, which I already covered in my previous classes. I hope you may be understanding when sir is and that their TAs are teaching those things. Have you guys understood what concept I have taught in my previous class regarding importing, exporting, working on this vector dataset, raster dataset? Guys, anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Same thing in the class, ma'am.
Yeah. So you
Your
may be
same process,
you may
same
be
technique.
able to, yeah, you may be able to do, right? Are you understanding those things when they have thought?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So you see, this may be helpful to you to understand these things easily. And the thing which I have covered, how to bring, I have covered more things also with respect to that, like how to bring Bhuvan thematic layers in QGIS, what is web map services, open street maps, how to bring that, the Google satellite, how to bring that. They might have give some other way of bringing this tool in QGIS software. What are the topo sheet, how to do georeferencings, and then digitization, boundary creation, like vector data creation, points, line and polygons. Today I will work more upon these things so that you may be more clear, because last time I have worked on the simple Orissa map. Today I will work on a topo sheet, so you will be able to get how like if any complex map is there, how you will bring your own important, your own interesting things in your map, and how to make a map more better visualization. I will show one Indian population map to you, and I will make a map layout for that. Or I have some rainfall data also with latitude and longitude, so we'll think if we have, we'll see based upon the time we'll be able to work upon this or not. Okay, so today's class will be upon hands on only. What are the stable versions of GIS? Like as I told, you have to download from the QGIS website for your Windows version, and then in that you will go for a stable version of QGIS, which generally currently I'm using 3.18, but you can go for 3.16, 3.28 is also good version, which is new version. Currently the latest version is 3.30, so you can download 3.18, 3 or 3.16 or 3.28. Anyone is a good actually, so you can download any of them. And the data import, how to import, export, the CSV. Main thing is last time I did not cover CSV. So comma delimited files, comma separated files. And then in QGIS, and then QGIS plugin, how to get this georeferences. Sometimes you are not, because of based upon the version of QGIS, there is some constraint, you won't get this georeferencer in your raster thing, so you will get in your layer, or sometimes you will get through your plugins. So there are in different versions of QGIS, you'll be having different way of bringing the tool in front for your working. So this georeferencer, the quick map services and the raster terrain analysis, we all can get from our plugins, which I already have covered. So raster terrain analysis I did not cover because it works upon the raster datasets. And the topo sheet downloading, last time I did not download it, I'm not able to get this. Later I have that map which I share to you. So today I will show you how to download and the conversion of this map, because that map we'll download will get in PDF form, we have to convert it in for JPG form, so that we'll be able to bring in our QGIS, because for raster we'll be having in JPG or geotiff or tiff, such kind of format, then only we'll be able to bring this imagery into our QGIS platform. And then how to do georeferencing for this topo sheet map, which we will be downloading, and then what are the scales which are based upon our problem this week, assignment problem. And then vector layer creation, the metadata attribute tables, some vector functions like merge, clip, dissolve, extraction, such kind of things. Projection, georeferencing, digitization, these things I have covered already, guys. So you can look into my lecture 5, I guess it will be there in that class. I have covered these things. Okay. So the first thing is the first question which I have seen in this week is based upon, is GIS is commercial tool or open source tool? So last time in my first of the class of geographical information system, I have covered what are the commercial GIS software and what are the open source GIS software. But we are not working in commercial one because we are not associated with such kind of organization which will be buying such tools. So better will be working on open source software. In that, Quantum GIS, which is QGIS, is one of the open source software. So which we are working upon. I just make sure you should know these things. What are the open source softwares are? So that I have covered in my first class itself. So just bring that slides here. And then how to download? You have to go through your QGIS website and just you type. Uh, can I know everyone of you will be having this software in your system? Can you please parallelly move with me today if I work on this topo sheet map or something? If you download it, guys.
Yes, yes, I have. Sure.
Okay. Anyone else having? So you can move with me and you can ask your own doubt, because this is some interactive session. Generally, like I used to talk whatever I keep from this problem solving session and from the assignment problems, but you guys also should interact. This is about to finish in 2 weeks, this class. So if you interact in the last tutorial classes, it will be good to me to resolve your doubts regarding this. Okay. Okay. So how to download these things which I have told already, you have to go through easily. You can go to this older version. Don't go directly because currently it is showing 3.30 current version. So you'll go to the more older release are available. If you see here, this is more older release. Okay, I'm not getting this pointer pen. See here, this is here you can click and you will be getting for your Windows more older release, and then you'll get the another previous older version of QGIS. And I have told you from where we can generate the data. Some platforms are there where we can get the data from where we can bring in our QGIS and we can work upon this. Like Bhuvan, I told that is Indian context data. OpenStreetMap, which we can bring. Google Earth Engine, which we can got the KML file from Google Earth Engine. You can also bring shape files like points, lines, polygon from Google Earth imagery. You can bring in your QGIS. So this all tools are there to bring in. Survey of India. USGS is one of the for DEM or raster working for remote sensing data sets. So all these things are there for data generation platform. What generally we used to do, we take help of the open map services, quick map services, and then we'll bring this imagery in our QGIS bag as a background image, and we'll work with our vector or raster data set. So that makes our things in realistic manner. Like we are working on the globe, such manner. So this will help, this tool will help in QGIS. So we should know from where we'll get these plugins and how to bring in our background imagery where we are working with which a location or whatever area. So we'll be able to ground truth the reality into our map picture. So this tools are very helpful to get the data and to work upon this for your ground truthing informations. So how to import the data, which I told you, like here I just showed. Here we'll get this option. If you see, this is the from layer, also you can go from layer tool option, or you can get this data source manager. This tool, if you click, you'll be able to bring vector, raster, mesh data, delimited text data, your, so these kind of things you can bring here. And you can attach your web map services from here also, from plugin also. So here I have imported some now I will just show you the screenshot of these things. Further I will work upon these things opening my QGIS, so don't worry guys. Okay, then here I showed you one Chennai, this is Chennai shapefile, Chennai region cities shapefile which I have brought here, and I showed with our Q open street map background as a background imagery. This is red boundaries of Chennai shapefile. You can see here. This also it is showing here layers. If you want to know what is this things, here you see open street map which has been ticked, means it has been activated, and this Chennai shapefile I have kept with over the open street map back as a background. And how to export the data, which also I will tell, as sir has taught in class also, but I will show you. If you have point data, like polygon data, how you'll bring and how you'll work with plugins also, how this option is the plugin, I hope you may know guys. uh, just a minute. This is the plugin option here. So you can get any, if you need any working with any raster data or vector data. Mostly some tools are not available in my QGIS. I have brought lot of tools through plugins or through inside whatever they kept. If you click on right also, I showed you one in my previous class, one of my previous class. Like you can click and you can right click on this toolbox here itself, and in the QGIS you will be able to check or uncheck some of the tools, and then you'll be able to bring these tools here itself in your tool menu bar itself. Then how you'll get, so this plugins will help. This is the additional external tools can be bought in QGIS, like open map services, open street maps. So quick map services plugin option is there. Raster analysis with, if you want to work with dem data, slope, elevation, this kind of things. So this option is raster temporal analysis is also one of the tool in plugins. So you can install such plugins and you can import into your QGIS with the help of open data and save it into various format, like shapefile format, like TIFF format, or like any other format, whatever, if it is vector raster. Or you can export your attribute table also into your Excel, and you can from Excel comma delimited file also you can bring into your attribute table. So how you will be working with such kind of data sets, it will be very helpful to know with this such plugins. And then you can analyze the results and all using this vector plugin or raster plugin. It's up to you how efficiently you'll be able to use this kind of tools. So you should know what are the plugins are available which makes your work easier. Okay, so plugins will make your work easier and more better analysis you can do with this plugin. You go as much you will be able to understand, because all plugins having their this tools and the description associated with that. When you open it will tell for what reason this plugin is, so like that they will explain, and then you can install these plugins. And then you can bring this tool will be, you can see the icon here somewhere, it may appear whenever anywhere here you can get these tools. So you'll be able to work with such kind of tool. And next I want you to download the topo sheet while going on this website of this Survey of India Nakshe, as I told in my last class. So what I did, I kept my this link, one link in my slide itself. So directly if you click on this link, you'll be able to go to this website. You have to select your study reason, you have to select your state here in this box, you have to select your district, and then you just click, it will tell you the part of the map section. And you have to, the topo sheet will come with the numbers, and then based upon the scale you want. And then you will be able to download the topo sheet directly from here. And then when after downloading, you'll be able to see the number of topo sheet are here. So people used to ask which number of topo sheet you are, and see this topo sheet number is D44U1 and 5. So here you'll be able to see this is the topo sheet area. For what reason this is, you can be able to see. So I will show you this image. I have downloaded this. So it came as a PDF format. Now I will convert it also. I will just show you. So what is georeferencing? As you guys know, I have covered in my third or fourth week class. What is georeferencing is the process of assigning real world coordinate to an image or raster. That is called georeferencing, means ground truthing. Minimum, have you guys know minimum how many points are needed to do this georeferencing? Can anyone tell?
3 points.
Yeah, correct. So minimum 3 point it is needed. Can we do randomly anywhere, any point, any coordinate assign? We can do that. Is it possible? Is it correct to do that?
No, man. Anti-clockwise or clockwise?
Yeah, we will follow such rule. Like if we go, we'll go clockwise, or if we go, we'll go anti-clockwise. Because if you do such in random manner, you will not be able to allocate the map exactly on your Google Earth. You might have seen when you bring your background image as Google Satellite or Open Street Map, your map won't catch the exact lat long of your imagery on the globe. So that makes error into your georeferencing. That's why we need minimum 3 point mathematically to locate, but generally for reducing error, as many point as you can make, means like for georeferencing any imagery you should need at least 6 to minimum is 3 criteria. But to, if you are very exact or accurate, precisely measuring the or pointing out the latitude and longitude very precise, then 3 is enough. But 3 is the minimum requirement. But generally through our manually some error used to come, so we used to prefer, and 6 to 12 points should be taken care, so that our residual error will be as minimum as less than 1, it should be less than 1 for ground truthing. So that's called georeferencing. We are ground truthing the image, whatever data. If you have vector data, if you have raster data, generally georeferencing are going to be done on the imagery or raster data to bring that on our globe. So that will be exactly overlay on your globe. To reduce such errors, we used to take more number of points, control points in our map or image. Then we'll do georeferencing, then we'll exactly locate it. One more question I have seen in that problem, assignment problem, is that like large scale or small scale. In my previous class also I have covered what are the large scale, how much area it covers, what are the detail it will be able to show. So large scale is the scale which gives you detailed information. For the smaller area, large scale, large amount of details can only show small area. For a small area you have more number of details. It will be in the scale of like 1 is to 16,000. You can see here I have made a circle also, like that. And if you are having smaller scales, means this, if you take the ratio of the proportion 1 is to 1 lakh, what is it, 10 to the power 8, 1, it's like 190,000 10 to the power 6, 190 into 10 to the power 6. The scale is like this. So it is a smaller scale. The amount of detail, it covers very good amount of area, but the details are not good enough to make any inference from that. You can say okay, this is this kind of map, this is covering this much area, but for what detail, for what purpose it has been taken care, this map has been made, you are not aware of, you are not able to extract any information from such imagery. That is called small scale, or that did not speaks about more information regarding that map. So topo sheet, if you see this topo sheet 1, this topo sheet 2, if you say, so this will be having more detailed information of this. See here the soil types, different kind of soil types, if you number such kind of thing. So like that the scale purpose is in the map making. So what is the metadata? As I have showed you, I will show one metadata also. When we are downloading the data from Bhuvan, then I showed you in the thematic layer, when we are selecting any Landsat imagery and any theme, then we are getting some metadata, some information regarding the data we are downloading. So metadata is the data that provides information about other data, what we are downloading, but not the content of data, such as the text of a message or image itself. There are many distinct type of metadata, including descriptive metadata and descriptive information about a resource. I will show you. This is the, if you see here from the Bhuvan, when I went to the Bhuvan website, I just opened this land use land cover map for the Tamil Nadu region. You can see the metadata option was there. Okay, you see, this is the, when I went to the metadata option, I'll be able to see the name of the data set, that is land use land cover map of India of 2000 year 2009 to 2010. The theme is LULC map. The keyword of this map, who is collecting the data, which year the data belong. So this is NRSC ISRO thematic services from Bhuvan 2009 to 10. Access constraint from Bhuvan, because we are not, we are just able to download. So this is accessible. This is dissemination policy under NRSC data. And then what are the resolution of the data, what is the latitude longitude. Okay, the purpose of creating to prepare LULC map. So it speaks about from where the data belong, for what purpose the data, what theme it is, what latitude longitude, which coordinate system, which this is the coordinate system WGS 1984, geographical coordinate system. GCS belong for geographical coordinate system. So these are the detail. If you want to contact for any information, there are some email ID and contact information also have been provided for your reference. And the latitude longitude of the study region, and that scale is 1 is to 2000. This is 2,50,000 scale, you can see. So these all are the detail comes under, if you scroll, because bottom is also some more information are there, but I just have taken a screenshot of this metadata, so you will be able to understand what is metadata is. So metadata speaks about the data, information regarding the data which we are taking or which we are downloading from any website. We can see this metadata in our QGIS also. If you go to, it's not there, I will show you in my our QGIS. When we go to the property table of any imagery, we'll be able to see this metadata option into QGIS itself. So which version of QGIS you guys are having with you, can I know? Hello.
Ma'am, 3.28.
3.28, good, fine.
Yes,
Okay.
1 5.
uh, okay, so please open with me. When I open, my QGIS is open, keep it open because it will load for some time. Keep it open, we'll work upon this QGIS today. So I just make a
Okay.
brief of the things which I should take in theoretical way, so that you will be able to understand what are the parameters are. Later we'll work upon, when I speak attribute table, when I speak metadata, you won't be confused. You should know, or that's why I'm keeping some screenshots so that you'll be aware of this thing. So this is the attribute table. I have taken, I told you I have taken one India administration map from Diva GIS. Okay, today I will show you how I have downloaded from the Diva GIS. We can get the road map, we can get the water body map, we can get the administration map, population map, we can get from the Diva GIS, which this is freely available open source data for Indian region, we can download. So like that I have downloaded the administrative map, where I'll get this taluk, this India, the state name, the district name, the taluk region. I have got four different shape files in India itself. Like first is India boundary, second is the state, third is your district, and fourth is the taluk. So I got four kind of shapefile in India, India shapefile, Indian region administration shapefile itself from Diva GIS, which I have downloaded. So I'll show you how to get that also, and how to bring that, and how you read the attribute table. So attribute table speaks about all the information regarding the data. You have points, lines, or polygon. So here we are, this is Indian polygon administration shape files which I had from there, and then I just showed you the attribute table of the information which they are providing in there. I will show you in QGIS also. So just And the property table which I told, every layer, if it is a vector layer, if it is a raster layer, if it is any layer whatever you import in your QGIS, that is having a property table. So you have to right click on the layer and go to the last option will be the property of that layer. So layer property speaks about lot of information. You see here, it will gives you the name of which name you I just open one open street map layer. So from where which path you have saved, if it is a shape file I will show you in my QGIS. When it showed the path, it showed the source from where you got this. The CRS means coordinate reference system is EPGS, EPSG 3857, WGS 84, pseudo mercator projected. This is OpenStreetMap, this is projected one. Sometimes we did not get the projected one. Project, then we have to project our shape file, our layer which on which we will work. So we have to project it, as I showed you what is the projection and what kind of projection should be taken care in my previous classes. I hope you may be recalling those concepts. And then the extent, if you see here, the extent is like this here. And then the unit it will show, when it is projected it will be in meters, or else when it is not, it won't show you the any projection or any unit here, not available, like that it will show. Then further you can go to the source of the information, you can go to the symbology, and you the metadata option is also there. So these are the layer property of the, I will show you in my QGIS also. So I just kept a example layer of this property of this layer of OpenStreetMap. You can get, so CRS is for coordinate reference system, so you just keep in your mind. This is also one of the question of your assignment. So QGIS is the open source cross platform which I told you in beginning. QGIS is an free and open source, free download, install the sources, the code for all modules available for any user like students, researchers, any public sector, private sector people can download this software. They can work, they can create their own map, which can be used for any platform for Windows, Apple, Linux. So they are having such kind of like backgrounds also, which can be download this platform, this tool, this software. The process of creating spatial feature using QGIS by adding layers include points, lines, and polygons or raster. All these features, spatial features, that will speaks about any space or in information regarding the place on the Earth surface, which I told you in beginning. So this is all. This will take care of all. QGIS will be able to add such kind of layers. The additional external tools can be bought to QGIS using plugin option. So plugin option will be helpful. If you don't have the tool in your QGIS, you have to on your internet. Keep your internet on, then only it will be download or install. Like in our Play Store, how we download any software. So like that, when QGIS doesn't have the tool in into their own things, so they will allow you. It will allow you to access online tools using if you need any external tool to be work upon in your map making or in your analysis. So QGIS will help, and this plugin option will help you to get these tools. Georeferenced tag the image file format. So georeference, what we do, we used to tag, you can say tagging or control point allocation or benchmarking. Such kind of things will do in geotiff or tiff format, are most commonly used format of the raster data. Generally, can you give the format of vector data and raster data? What are the formats of what are the like extension of the raster data and vector data? Anyone? I hope you may know, guys.
Data, .gif, and JPEG, JPG,
Yeah,
raster,
correct. Huh?
PNG,
Huh, correct.
and vector data shape file, dot shape, SVG.
Yeah. But vector data is coming in
CSV
shape
and
file.
CSV file
Huh,
also.
it can be,
CSV.
it is having some auxiliary file with it, that is database, like sir has taught in class also, like .dbf. It is having some 3 4 auxiliary file with it, then only it will bring. If you just keep .shp file na, it won't come. It is associated with those file, you have to bring that shp in your qgis. But wherever you will save your vector data, it will save with 2 3 auxiliary file associated with that. Okay, so please, whenever you share your vector data to, like, raster data will be in tiff or jpg format, single file you can share to any other person. If you want to share any of your friend or any of your colleague, but when you share your vector data, you should keep in mind, always you have, it is in .shp format, but with that .shp there are dbf format, there are shx formats, there are one more format, the 3 4 more files are associated with it. So always copy all the format, then you forward it to anyone, then only it will be able to work on any other system or any other people's tool. Or else if you just share .shp na, it won't support to the qgis. So it is having some associated or auxiliary files with it, vector data I am talking about. Okay, so please keep in mind whenever you work with vector data, polygons, lines, I will show you the data sets and my file also. And UTM system, as sir has taught, with the UTM system number, how will correspond to the zone of the UTM system. So generally, the last two digit will speaks about the UTM zone, which zone it is lying. So here, sir has, it is a problem of the your assignment, like the UTM system of 32643 correspond to which UTM zone. So it falls on the zone number 43. So last two digit will be EPSG, will tell you about the code of this zone. Okay, so these are the important problems I have found in the this week problem. If you guys have any doubt, you please let me know so that I continue the class with my hands on, or whatever doubts I'll be able to clear. Please tell me. Anyone, any small doubt, any doubt, whatever you have, I don't mind to explain. Yeah. If you're not able to get, you please let me know. If I'm, am I clear to you people?
Yes, Guru.
If you have any question regarding the assignment, last week assignment or the further week assignment, anything, you can ask to me, because your exams may also be reaching near. So you can ask any doubt. What can I do for today? So if in hands on, if you need anything more me to explain, so I can explain also, you let me know. Based upon that, I'll move.
The
Hmm.
additional external tools can be brought in QGIS by import particular.
Huh?
The additional external tools
Huh?
can be
Huh?
brought to the QGIS
Huh?
by
By plugin
import button
option. No, no, by plugin option.
plugin.
Yeah. See, I have mentioned this point here. The additional external tools can be bought to the QGIS using plugin option.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Mostly my slides will be covering all the question which has been asked for the assignment problem. So if you go through each of my slide, generally I will make 20 30 slides only. So which all are related to your assignment problems, most probably, and some description if you have any doubt regarding that. So if you
Ma'am,
go through, you'll be able to get
final
all the answers. Yeah, yeah, tell.
in final exam only objectives questions are there. I think in final exam.
Sorry, I am not aware of these things. Maybe objective, as they have asked in the assignment problem, it will be objective most probably. But you should be clear when you are thorough enough to understand this tool, because GIS is all about your practical handling the software. If you're able to understand this thing, you'll be able to go
Okay.
and tick 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 all the correct, so that will be helpful to you. It will mostly the objective, I guess. It's not be any other ways.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubt regarding hands on, if I do these things I should explain, or anything you want to know?
Actually, ma'am, I'm new in QGIS. Whatever you are just I work on only the vector data, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we make a uh, dot limited file, some
Mm.
coordinates of the poles, and then
Yeah.
uh, import to the vector layers.
Mm.
Just prepare layers and
Mm.
then submit that one. This is
Mm-hmm.
my scope.
Mm.
For the georeference
Mm.
raster data is totally new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just I done.
Mm-hmm.
After the application, I have no idea.
Okay, okay. So which field you belong, can I know?
I
Malay,
am from
right?
electrical field. Yes, I am
Okay.
from electrical. Actually, now I am transferred to optical fiber. Here, little bit we have preparing drawing by actually yes, GIS drawing by GIS.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The optical fiber layers we have to submit to client BSNL.
Okay.
There only, ma'am, we are preparing the delimit files, text files,
Mm-hmm.
putting
I
all the
understood.
coordinates of the poles and gram panchayat and it export to GIS, prepare, connect the lines and submit the layers, and after that prepare KML file. This is my scope.
Good, good. Actually, see, in optical fibers, you'll be layering lot of cables, है ना? Such kind of tools.
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
you need polylines, you need line feature, vector layer only, and their length, how
Yes,
long it
only
is.
vector. Yes.
Yeah. So these kind of things you can map, how where it is
Yes.
falling, which reason. So you'll be able to see such network of your fibers or wires in a proper way. You'll be able to
Yes,
understand.
ma'am.
Huh.
Ma'am, one thing I have problem. Suppose in first time
Hmm.
during uploading the data, I just got the X and Y coordinate. So
Hmm.
that's why my coordinates is going went to the
Oh.
Finland instead
Hmm.
of India.
I understood. I understood. Sometimes it
This is
happens.
the
You
problem.
you have to just what you have to do when you get this error, na, you just have to opposite, reverse. When you, I will show you how
Opposite.
to
Yes,
bring.
ma'am. Yes.
I will tell you. Don't worry. So when you bring
Yes.
na comma delimited file itself, it will ask you X option. It will ask you Y option. So you just have to reverse the
Yes.
X Y option in your when you bring itself. I will show you that also. Don't worry. So these are the things. Okay, I understood. You have to mostly work with the line feature, vector layer, and you have to create such maps so that
Yes.
easier
Yes.
understanding of how, what are the length, what are the networks in the particular region you'll be able to be dealing about. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay. Huh.
in
Tell.
our project, our total optical length we calculated in formula in attribute table.
Yeah, yeah. So I will tell you
The
how to
total length
calculate, huh, na? Total length you are asking, right? Hello? Hello, Malay? Are you there?
in attribute table, ma'am.
Yes. I didn't get your question, Malay.
We have yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, total length we are doing in attribute table, ma'am.
Hmm.
After complete all the data,
Hmm.
then we put the length format.
Hmm.
Total length is the total optical length
Hmm.
that we have to submit.
Okay. So you are asking me how to get the length of the particular wire, है ना? And then
Yes, yes, yes,
how
yes,
to
yes.
calculate, I will tell you how to get the length calculation and how to bring the output file also in your, because you'll be having map, but you need to this calculation in your excel also from your qgis. So I will tell you how to
Yes.
do that and how to bring it back to your qgis, the output results. So, okay, so don't worry. Okay,
Okay.
okay, fine. Anything else I need to tell, you want to add?
No one. No.
Okay. So try to be interactive, guys. I feel good to speak and generally to resolve your doubts, because this is a problem solving session na. I'm trying to solve all your assignment problem. Actually, I used to keep all, if you read my slides, it will be like it will be solving all your previous assignments before the deadline, I guess. And then he'll be able to get all the answers which they have asked in the weekly assignment. So please go through, whenever I shared my slide, you please go through, it will be very helpful to you. All the question have been covered into my problem solving session. And if further you need any discussion or any like any doubt clearance, you can mail me, you can go through. If you did not have seen my classes also, there is one youtube link which I shared already, you can go through the video lecture also, and you can directly contact me, no issue is there. I'll be as much possible, I'll be try to resolve your doubt regarding this gis. Okay, okay, let me move further. Then okay, then these are the important points which I have covered. Then this is one of the scale I have got from the google itself. This is one scale, one topo sheet map of the scale. One is to 50,000, another is one is to 25,000. So you can see the details they are showing here. So how the one is to 25,000 is covering, that is, tell me which one is the big, which is the large scale and which is the small scale, guys, anyone? You should be now clear enough to understand which is the largest.
Now, 1 is to 25,000.
Which one? 1 is to 25,000 is?
1 is to 25,000 at the large data, mass data.
Good, good.
No, ma'am. One is to 50, ma'am.
1 is to 50 is
Large scale.
large scale. Okay.
Huh, yes.
Okay. If
Because
you,
it give large detail.
no, no, no. If you divide 1 is to 25,000, value will be more, or if you divide 1 is to 50,000, value will be more. You tell me. Which value will be greater?
One one is to 25.
Then 1 is to 20. Just now only I showed you here. If you see, what is the large scale, what is the small scale? See here. So the large scale, see, 1 is to 16,000. The fraction of the scale you see here. Okay. You see this cursor, my cursor. And then you see small scale. The fraction of a scale is 1 is to this much. So this value, like if you consider here 1 is to 50,000 and if you consider here 1 is to 25,000. Okay. So 1 is to 25 is the bigger value than 1 is to 50,000. If you take a ratio, 1 divided by 25,000, 1 divided by 50,000.
Okay.
So large scale. That Malay told the correct answer. Okay. Now you will be clear, I guess. So this will be the large scale because it gives detailed information. Because as I have told, large scale, large amount of details can show in a smaller area, but in a small scale what happens, it shows the bigger area. We won't say like bigger area means large scale. We won't say good details, like the map which show proper detail is a large scale. The map which shows lesser detail is the smaller scale. It covers the large area but it won't give you the detail information. Okay, now you'll be clear somewhat. Rishi,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
Mhm. I hope I'm clear. Large scale means it doesn't mean like it cover larger area. It means like it gives the detailed information, more information. So in a smaller area itself. So that is the large scale. Okay. Now, so just I gave one example of a topo sheet map. Priorly also I have covered the topo sheet map when I was this scale things and all. So if you see a topo sheet map of this I got from the Google. So this is a map of 32-degree north to this lat long has been given. So there is the map used to divide in 16 uh, zones like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So the 16 zone itself is having four zone. If you see this map scale is 1 in 1 million. The map scale is 1 in 1 million. In that 1 in 1 million, if you see this, please follow my cursor, okay? Okay, I'll take a pointer. So if you see this scale is 1 is to 1 million. This map. In that map, will be having four zones. In one zone itself will be having northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, four zone. Now the scale will be in your 30-degree length, 30-degree long. It will be 1 is to 1 lakh. Now in that zone itself, sorry, 1 is to 25,000, sorry, 2 lakh 50,000. Now in that zone, in this zone, this is 1 is to 2 lakh 50,000. Then further four zones are there. It is 1 is to 1 lakh. And then in one zone itself there is one small zone. If you see this image, so this is the 1 is to 50,000 scale. You see here this one zone. You are seeing my pointer, guys? Okay. And in one zone again, when you do further four partition, it will give you scale of 1 is to 25,000. Okay, so this is the zonation. So this is 1 is to 50 scale, and this is 1 is to 25,000 scale. So this will call large scale in comparison to 1 is to 20. Uh, Other, what are the smaller scales are there? This is called small scale if we are comparing 1 is to 50. Okay, so you got my point. The topo sheet one, this is the question of your problem is one topo sheet having the proportion scale of 1 is to 25k, and the other is having 1 is to 50k. So which will be are more detailed? So the topo sheet 1, which is having 1 is to 25, will be the finer detail topo sheet. So that gives more detail as compared to the topo sheet 2. Okay, am I clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Mm. Then let's do a analysis hands on the vector layer function like dissolve, merge, clip, buffer, as sir has showed how buffering tool have worked, the extraction by tool. And I will, if we'll get time, we'll do the map layout on the which IMD data, what you are telling na, to bring any uh, point data or any road maps, or you can think like road network as a optical fiber network, and how you'll get the road length or how you'll get the optical fiber length, है ना? Like that you can get, and you can calculate these things in your attribute table, and how you'll bring this attribute table to your bring back to your Excel for the analysis for the result output. Okay, so let's start. So this is the vector layer functions which we'll be going to work upon. So we'll see, I have some image with us with me. I'll just show you. Okay. If you get any queries, you can email me here, and you can go through my YouTube
Okay.
channel. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Then let me open my QGIS. I hope you guys have opened your QGIS. So what I did, uh, let me show you how to bring a topo sheet first. Okay, topo sheet map. So what I did, I went to Nakshe. Where I went? Open series map. Please follow me if you get any doubt so that I'll be able to resolve your doubt now itself, here itself. Okay. So what I did, I just went to this open series map. I have made my account here already. Then what I did, I can do sign in also, but generally also we can get. So here just you click on the search sheet number. I don't know what is the sheet number. I am just interested in one of my reason, that is, okay, I am interested in Tamil Nadu. I'll be going to get the Chennai location. Okay. So if you just mention the state name and district name and do the search, it will give you the open street map and the sheet number of the street map. So there are four zones it is falling on: 1 2 3 4. This D4404, D4408, D44U1, D44U5. So these are the sheet numbers here. You can click and download any. So when you click, it will come as a PDF form. But to bring this topo sheet into your QGIS, which form you need? Tell me, guys. We need in JPG form. So I will
Um,
convert it. Yeah, yeah. So which one shall I go for? Anyone can tell, any one of that I can go, right? So let me take this 66C4. Okay, so I just selected this first one. When I selected, I have to click on download. Okay, I have to log in. I have my login ID. Just a minute, guys. Format came. See, this is the study area which I have taken. Okay, let me bring this image. I open new project. I went to layer. I went to add layer. Add vector layer, raster layer, or we can go from here also and we can go from here, which I showed in my screenshot. So here add layer. I am adding, this is a what? This is a JPG image. This is a raster layer. So
yeah,
I'm bringing this raster layer. Okay. So let me import the raster file. So where I have saved in my downloads. I should not actually, we should copy our each item from, because downloads will go to C file. So I just this is the image. I feel this is the image. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you following me, guys? So I made a folder for just for this class only. I just kept in class NPTL itself. I am just pasting this image. So I kept this image here. Okay. So this came here. So let me bring this image in my QGIS. So I just kept here. I again open this. So here we can browse the data, the path where we have allocated. So I went to the class NPTL. So this is the image. I got this. I open this. I'll click on, when it came, I just click on add. So if you see now, this image came. So this is a raster JPG format. But if I bring my QGIS, a sir has thought like OpenStreetMap can be brought from here. Like we can go to so let me tell you this plugin. No? I did not told na. So plugin option, you can install any, like any tool if it is not available here in the toolbox or in the browser. So you go and where we which we are interested, georeferencing. So let me just download the georeferencer. So I already have georeferencer. This is my 3.18 version, and I already have my, sometimes I told na, sometimes it will be available in your layer, sometimes it will be available in your raster, or if at all in this two option it is not there. Please go to the plugin and here you may be getting, because it sometimes it depends upon the which version you are downloading QGIS. So please don't get panic, you just search once or twice. If in layer or if in raster you are not able to get, just directly search in your plugin option, go to the geo. See here I got the free hand. This is also one of the option of georeferencing, raster georeferencer. So if you won't get any, this will also can help you, but this is a one of the additional tool, this is not inbuilt tool. So that's why we generally prefer from the raster georeferencer, this I prefer. Okay. uh, what is the thing then? Plugin I told you. One sir told one tool, that is raster. Let me show. One tool was there to bring upon. Uh, okay. Plugin option. Yeah. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, raster terrain analysis. This georeferencer which already there, QSM, quick map services, and then raster terrain analysis. So let me see the QSM is there or not. I already have downloaded. So see here, this is QSM, quick map services, quick. Just let me type open street map. See here, open street maps option, quick map services. See, I already have ticked. It is ticked means you already have these things. Okay, so you can get this tool. You can, if you are don't, if you are not having this tool, just click on install this plugin from here. You'll be able to get this tool. Okay, so close it. And other is raster. You keep it with you. So maybe next week he will be teaching that raster terrain analysis. It's not there. Let's see what are the raster option are there. Raster. Okay, not seeing this tool. Okay, we'll see later. Now it's not needed. So let's go to the georeferencer. As last time, as I showed you the georeferencing how to do. So let's make a folder first to save our output file. Generally, it will be helpful for us. That's why I'm making in class NPTEL itself. I'm making one folder just to keep my results or output. Okay, I just make a empty folder here. I just browse it when it's needed in my QGIS. So whenever you do any project or anything, you make an empty folder. So where you will keep, because sometimes what happens, this shape file, raster file used to get mixed with your input data. So that will make you confused when you get the output, the results. So you'll be confused through your prior image. So to make a clarity, I used to do this with my all of my project. You make a already an empty folder for your results or output and save this project. When you start working, you make a saving also. So save as I'm doing. So I'll save in my where I kept, yeah, class nptel itself. In the output folder I'll save is as this is class 9. So I'm saving as a class 9 name, or you can save as a project 1 2 whatever you want. So I'll go to georeferencer. Now what will I do? Anyone can tell? I have to first load the image. Okay, let me load the image. I'll go to the file, open raster. So which raster I'm interested in? Where is my raster? NPTEL. Okay, this is my JPG image. I'll just open it. So you can see here this image came here. To zoom in to see the latitude longitude, what I will do? A sir has thought you have to zoom until you see the grids. So let me just have a quick clarity of lat long of this image. So that if we zoom also, we need not to zoom out to know this all four corners. So I just start. Okay, this 13 degree 80 minutes. So which is latitude, which is longitude, guys? Tell me, which is x, which is y? So x will be your longitude, which is bigger value 80. For your clarity, I am telling. Okay. So x will be 80 degrees and y will be your 13 degrees. That is latitude. And then I'm starting with the this here. I will start. I just keeping a note of if I won't get. I don't want to get deviate from the thing. So x will be 80 degree and y will be your 13 degree 15 minutes. Okay. And then 80 degree 15 minute, 13 degree 15 minute. The first, I'm just keeping a note in my notebook, so you can also keep when you have the image, because whenever we are doing zoom in, so we when I do see here, when I do zoom in, I may not be able to remember the coordinates which are mentioned here. So I need not to do zoom out when I select my point. That's why I'm just keeping a note of the coordinates of four corners. Okay. I hope you may be getting for what reason I am doing this. Okay, then let me give the first. So what will I do for starting georeferencing? What will I do? Add point. I do add point. I'll zoom in here first so that I'll be able to see the pixel. See here. So I'll allocate the point at the center of the pixel. Okay. So I selected x will be the easting, no, y will be the northing. So easting here is, so to keep in degrees minute, what I am doing, I'm just giving the space as sir has taught in class. 80 degree, only 80 degree, nothing is there. And the north will this y axis will be your 13 degree 15 minutes. So I'm just giving a space and I'm keeping 15. Okay. Well, I have allocated the point. So here you can see one point have been generated. Here you can see a red dot have came. That I'm doing in topo sheet, so you can also proceed with me. Guys, are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I'll give the next corner also. So let me zoom in properly so that our point won't deviate. No error should come when we georeference. Again, I'm adding a point. So I'm going clockwise. I started from top left corner and I'm going clockwise. Okay. So I just gave here also one point, that is x-axis will be your 80 degree 15 minutes. So I'm giving a space and I'm keeping 15, and that is y-axis 13 degree 15 minutes. I'll do okay. One more point have been came here, and then so let me take in between also one point, because generally minimum we need three, and here I'm having four corners. So I want to keep 6 point. So I am keeping one more point here also. So this will be your 7 minute 30 second. So I'm going on. So tell me guys what will be this point is. 2 degree 2 minutes 30 second of which one? Latitude one. 13.
Flat.
Hmm. Correct. So I'll write as, let me just keep zooming here. Okay, good. So let me add a point. I'm adding this point. Okay, I'm going correct, huh? Okay. Yeah. I'm adding the point. So x axis will be the same. Okay, so this longitude will be 80 degree 15 minutes because I'm going on the same line, and but the y will be your 13 degree 2 minutes 02 I'm just typing, and 30 second. So like that you can just keep do okay. So see, if point came on exact means you are going correct only. Okay, then I gave 1 point here. Now the last here corner. Next, this I'll give as, let me zoom in. Yeah, then I'll give a point here. I hope it will be in middle. Okay. So this will be your 80 degree 15 minutes and 13 degree latitude. See, it came correct only. Okay. Now I'll take 1 point here also. Okay. Now this will be what? You tell. This is the longitude, means first one. So now this will be 80 degree 2 minutes 30 second. But the latitude will be 13 only. Okay. I hope I'm clear to you. See, this pixel came. So let me add a point here. So this x will be your 80 degree 2 minutes 30 second. Then y will be your 13 degree only because we are on the same line. You just have to see all points have been mentioned here. You should be very clear with the degree and minutes. Then only you'll be able to give. No need to divide or do anything. You just have to keep a space and you have to move further. This will be 80 and 13 only. So let me give this pixel coordinates. I'm zooming properly so that my error should be reduced. Okay, let me add a point here. So longitude will be 80 degree, latitude will be your 13 degree. Okay, do okay. It came correct only. How many points I have covered? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Shall I give one more? Because I'm not seeing any error. I will, when I proceed, then georeferencing, then only I'll see any error. Okay. For my convenience, I'm giving one more point here. That is 10 minutes of. Okay. 12 minutes. 10 minutes. This will be your 80-degree line of longitude, and this will be your 13 degree 12 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, let me zoom in. I'll add a point here in this pixel. This will be my same longitude, 80 degree 13 degree 12 minute 30 seconds. Correct na? Okay, doing okay. Yeah. Now I got 7 points for my georeferencing. Now I'll do what? Start georeferencing. So I did not save. So I have to give some transformation setting. This is the transformation setting. This yellow tool you are seeing, right? That is, so you have to just give a projection. So I'm just keeping normal projection. I have to save this output raster where I want to save. So I made a output folder, right? So I'm saving this raster, that is okay. So this will convert it as a modified image. So I just save with this name. I am saving my GCP point so that whatever point I have allocated, it should not go away when I again import. So it will be, it will, and I'm keeping. I used to do check option on the load in QGIS when it's done. So I used to do this to see my image in my QGIS itself after closing this georeferencer, because this I'm doing in georeferencer tool. So let me complete this. I'll do okay. Now you can see how much error it is
Ma'am,
showing.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry to. Hello,
no problem.
ma'am. Uh, ma'am, I just want to know one thing.
Yes.
Your first point, no, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
After your first point, your next coordinate, this is B,
Mm-hmm.
A and B, the
Mm.
line
This point, right?
intersection between A and B. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in what is the language, latitude and longitude? This is 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah, see here it is going on 80 degree, 80 degree 2 minute 30 second. I will tell you the image format. 80 degree, 80 degree 2 minute 30 second, 80 degree 5 minutes, 80 degree 7 minute 30 second, and then
Okay.
likewise 80 degree 12 minute 30 second. This is the perpendicular, this longitude, okay. But when you see the
Okay.
latitude, there is one latitude only. Y value is 30 degree 15 minute. So this is following 30 degree 15 minute in all the line. See, okay, this is the
Okay.
latitude, and the longitude will be 80 degree, 80 degree 2 minutes 30 second, 80 degree 5 minutes, 80 degree 7 minute 30 second, like that it is going until 80 degree 15 minute, okay. On the same latitude will be 13 degree 15 minute, okay. So your x will be on this point. X will be your 80 degree 2 minutes 30 second,
30
and
seconds.
y will be your 13 degree 15 minutes. And the same line,
Okay.
when you move further, this point will be your B to C. In between B to C, this will be your 80
Only
degree 5
5 minutes.
minute only. And the latitude will be your 13 degree 15 minutes. Okay.
Yes,
Then,
ma'am. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, clear? Okay, I did
Yes,
my, see,
thank
I
you.
did, I did my georeferencing. So what it came, you can see here, the errors have came very less than one. Only 2 points are showing more than one, but that is also 1.0036 and 1.06. So no issue for me. I'm done with this. So I do close. I saved my GCP. I saved my image in my transformation setting. Okay, when you, before running georeferencing, you have to go to transformation setting, this tool. So it will ask you where you want to load your image. If you want to save your GCP point, you can save it. You can load, if you want to further, after completing the georeferencer, you want to save, you want to load your image in your QGIS, you check it and you do okay. Then you run your georeferencing. Then see, now it's running. Then it will show you, I have run already, that's why it showed me the residual error. So it's progressing. Now it won't work. Let it complete. Anyone is following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Sometimes your QGIS may got crash. So please don't get panic. See, now it happened with me. Okay. But I know I have saved all the files, so I don't have any issue. I just open my QGIS. I can load my all the image because I have saved the raster. Okay. So now I can wait for the running or I can close. So I'm closing my program. I closed it. Now again I'll open my QGIS. This may happen to you also. Please don't get hurried or panic. You again open, you'll get all your output. See here in my output folder, I have this my QGIS also, I have my raster also. So no need to get worried about anything if it got closed. So I'm opening again my QGIS. Let it open. By the time I will open one Excel sheet where I can show you what you asked, Malay, like length of the line, or okay, I will give you an example keeping one shapefile, line shapefile itself. It may be helpful to you. We can see this is a TIFF format now. We can see this image. opening itself by the time it is opening. So when you do georeferencing na, your image may shift a bit. So when it appears you a shift, you understand this is a geo-referenced image. And then when you import the background satellite image or OpenStreetMap, it will exactly locate on the same lat long of your map to your background image, or you'll be able to capture the feature of this. So now it's not opening. Let my QGIS open. I kept open, yeah. Yeah, it's opening. Let it open. If you're following, do you have any queries in between, Malay?
No, ma'am.
You'll
Wait.
be able to do, right? I'm sorry about the delay. Actually, my QGIS, I don't know why it is hanging. I will open again. This is not coming properly. Have you got the georeference image, Malay?
No, ma'am, I'm working. Actually, my I don't have a PDF to image
Conversion.
converter.
Ah,
Yes, yes. Just I install one software.
okay.
Actually, my laptop
No,
does not allow external sources. So
okay.
only Microsoft source I allow. Company
Okay.
laptop.
Okay.
Just I have to, but in whatever I convert, it's little bit hazy, even
Okay.
zooming.
Okay.
Some residual error. That's why I have to read. I need
Okay.
time. So
Okay. You can follow my video. You'll be able to get.
yes,
I'm
yes,
sure about
yes,
it. Yeah.
yes.
After doing georeferencing only, we can make polygon. We can make roads. We can make network. Such kind of, and then
Okay.
we can do things in our attribute table, and we'll be able to uh, get the length of this lines, polylines, and then we'll be able to see the attribute results. Again it is coming like this. I don't know what had happened with this. अरे यार. When you lost your everything, how you will get? So I'm doing that. My things have been gone. Yeah. So how you will get all your things? You have to go to view option, and you have to go to this panels. So panels will be showing your all whatever things you have lost here. You can see my things have been gone. Now I have to on all of my layers from panel messages overview, whatever I'm understanding. Okay. Okay, so now you can see uh, the georeferencer. Let me import my digitized image. I'll go to layer, I'll go to add layer, that is raster. So this is my previous image. I will bring my modified image which I georeferenced. Okay, this is the modified image. I'll do open. I'll add this raster. So you can see the shift between, it's not appearing. Okay, let me close this image. I am not able to see my reference image. That's why I'm doing again importing this raster and then loading my GCP, which I have made. I guess it's gone. Okay, let me quickly do this then. I have to again allocate the points, so I'm doing that, guys. Just making quickly the GCP points. I want to save GCP now, so I'll keep in my this image GCPs. I saved my GCP. Now I'll go to transformation setting. Then I have to save my image, this output one. So I'm giving the output name itself. Yeah, I want to replace it. I'll do OK. Now I'll run my georeferencer. It will take few seconds. Just hold on. That is why last time I have taken simple Orissa map where I easily georeference those points and it did not made such kind of issue bug into GIS. You remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, see, again it is causing some issues. Say my QGIS is hanging. You know, some this kind of raster image will makes this topo sheet map, na. Actually, big location it is covering. As I told you, 1 degree is around how much kilometers? You know, right? 1 degree is around 110 kilometers. So if you speaks like this is ranging from 80 degree to 80 degree 15 minutes. So just a 15 minutes difference. 30 degree 13 degree 13 degree 50 minutes in latitude and in longitude. So you think 1 degree is around 110 kilometer. So this will be also in some uh, I guess this will comes around 15 minutes around how much? 30 minutes will be your half of uh, half means 55 kilometer. Then half of that will be around 22 or 25 kilometer around. So that will load, that will take time. Kilometers mean thousands of meters. So that's why it is taking more time. More time. I don't know what is happening with this. I have to again close this program. Are you done with this, Malay? My QGIS is crashing. Sorry about this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what is the issue with my QGIS. It's not taking the georeferencer. When I'm starting georeferencer, it is going away. I don't know. I'm trying. Later only I am able to make any after georeferencing only. Why it is happening? Have you faced such kind of issues?
No, ma'am.
For you, it's coming right. Okay, after giving georeferencing points, GCP. See, my residual error is very less. It's not having any issue. Only the thing is, it may be this loading, or sometimes it happened because of system processing also. Okay, it's coming. I guess it will take. It is loading. Let it load. I just want to clear your question. What you have asked. In today's class, let this georeferencing cover. After that, we'll see if time pertains.
Another class is there. Last class, last week class.
Yeah, yeah, I will do that. What you asked, I thought I will complete until there. Map making and IMD data which I have, and the population density map also I told you, right? I'll make that map.
Yes.
When you see, you'll be feeling like, yeah, you're doing something good in map making exercises, and you'll be knowing the component of map making when I went to layout, and when I do these things. I will make you guys also to do that. This after anything in QGIS or georeferencing, you'll be do ground truthing after doing this georeferencing only. Then only you'll be able to digitize, calculate, and perform any analysis. That's why this is the main thing which should be done when you import any raster,
Yes.
any vector. So that's why this thing should
The
be very
coordinates
clear.
will not
Huh.
help, sir,
If
without
coordinates
geography.
won't be assigned, what you will be making, it's all are wrong only. That's why
Yes.
this is very important step of this, further processing with this. I don't know why it is taking it. It has came the residual. See, when your residual error came, means you have done your georeferencing have been done. That's why it's just showing. If you see here, the points have been came here in my map display also. But this still is loading. Let it complete. I feel the image is taking time to load in my QGIS, because I have kept the saving option, na. So it will show. So let it complete. Two times I closed also, but still it is showing like this. Let me take some time. By the time you tell what about 15 minutes will be, how much distance it covers. As I told, 1 degree is equals to 110 kilometer. So 15 minutes. I feel it may take away the whole time. I don't know. I don't want to close also again. Why it is happening? Now I'm opening new file and I'm importing the georeference image. I will see if it comes. That will find. Don't know. Due to that, what happened to my QGIS? I am so not understanding this. At least it just show. It's not coming. I hope the procedure will be clear to you guys. Maybe in the next class, I'll be able to resolve this issue. I'll come up with the proper georeference image. By the time you follow the steps, I'll try my last once more time. If I get this, that is fine. If not, then we'll wrap up the class for today.
Ma'am, what will be the
Hmm.
UPM zone, ma'am? 44. I think
You,
this is Chennai side.
yeah, this is Chennai. I kept right. Yeah, this is UTM zone 40. Let me see my georeferencer. Yeah. So transformation setting, I just gave, no, no, I did not give any UTM zone, but we can give 44N. Hmm. Yeah, we can give 44N. No problem. Are you able to give your this run button and it is coming fine? Are you getting that? Like for me, it is pausing here only. When I'm giving this, it is pausing here only.
Okay, I think there is a problem in app now. But yeah, yes, app. I think.
Three, four times I closed and I reopened. My all tools have been gone. You can see my window, right? All tool
Yes,
have
yes.
been gone. I tried to bring it back, but I thought later will work on this image itself. But see, my residual errors are coming very less. It means georeferencing has been done properly. But I don't know what is the issue with this. Why this much time it is taking to load? Actually, 1 degree is 110 kilometer, and 1 degree it is equals to 60 minutes. Hana? So 60 minutes means if you do 1 by 4 of 60 minutes, it will be 1 by 4 of your 110 kilometer, which is around 27.6 or 27.5. It will come in kilometers. That's why it may be taking. So because this is in UTM zone, like meters, so it will be 27,000 meters.
Hmm.
So I hope because of that it may be taking a lot of time or some app issue. I don't know. When I'm closing, it is asking me to close the whole program, which I don't want. Okay, let
Um,
me wrap up for today. I'm sorry. I will come up with the georeferencer again in the next class. Later, whatever doubts you have asked, I will try to resolve. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you, class.
thank you.
Okay, bye. Good day.